Peace, family. Brother Rizza Islam. Peace, peace, peace. Brother Rizza Islam. Okay, family. Just going to wait for everyone to get in here. Okay. Just going to wait for everyone to move on in here really quick. Peace, peace, peace. Just waiting for everyone to join in here. Okay, now I'm going to wait a little longer really quick to bring more people in. And then I'm going to go over exactly what just happened at the Candlelight Vigil. I just came from there. So I am fine. Your brother Rizza Islam is fine. My voice is, I don't know. I got something going on with that, but we doing all right. Okay, so at the Candlelight Vigil, I think there's enough people in here. All right, we're just going to go into this really quick here. At the Candlelight Vigil, first of all, let me just say this so everybody can understand. This was amazing. It was beautiful. It was beautiful. It was black, brown, black men, women, and children, brown men, women, and children, whole families that came together. It was beautiful. And when I say it was beautiful, I mean everyone was peaceful. Everybody was peaceful. There wasn't one fight. There wasn't one issue that occurred up until the negative thing that I'm going to get to occurred. But there was nothing else that occurred. It was beautiful. There were prayers from 2 different pastors, as well as a prayer from Minister Tony Muhammad. And people came from all over. People came down from all the way from South Carolina. People flew in from New York. People flew in from Philadelphia. People flew in from Florida. This was literally someone from all across the country. They came just for this. And it was amazing. It was powerful. It was beautiful. And it was a united event. Okay, so that's what I can tell you. A lot of people will say black folks don't act right when we come together. That is not true. We operated beautifully. We were together with our Mexican brothers and sisters. It was beautiful. I'm just saying this so that we can dispel anything that people could possibly try to come up with. It was amazing. It was beautiful. The Nation of Islam was there. Multiple organizations were there. As I said, there were men, women, and children. Okay. Whole families were there. And it was beautiful. I'm just letting y'all know it was amazing. It was beautiful. Brother Nipsey would be proud. I'm sure the Honorable Minister Louis Farrakhan will be proud. It was amazing. All right. I just want to let everybody know that first off. Now, number 2, when I arrived, it had started. People had already gathered there. So it was, I don't know. I'd estimated at no less than 500 people, no less than 5, maybe 600 people. No less when I arrived on the scene. OK, no less. Now, when I arrived, Minister Tony arrived at the same time. There were different pastors, different community organizers who were there. The police were there heavily, of course. And there were multiple organizations, a lot of people. And as I said before, there were no issues. There were no issues. I'm just letting everyone know this. It was all beautiful. It was amazing. It was wonderful. Since we showed up, it was amazing. And I'm only saying this so that everybody, once again, can understand that there is not the myth or the generalization that black folks can't come together in peace. That is a lie. We did it. It was beautiful. It was amazing. All right. However, we're going to go into something that everybody needs to know and everybody needs to understand. When the people started scattering. OK, now this happened, hell, less than an hour ago. When I was standing right there, me, some of the other brothers, some of the other sisters were standing. When I say brothers, I'm saying there were black men, black women, Mexican men, Mexican women. Our family, we were all there. I'm standing maybe 60 feet, 50, 60 feet from the marathon sign. So let's say the clock right here. Let's say that's the marathon sign. OK, I'm standing about 50, 60 feet away from it. OK, so I'm not far from where all of the candles are, all of the balloons are, all of that. And I'm talking to the people. I'm embracing the people. We're talking and everything. And you know, everybody's feeling better, and we're coming together, uniting. Okay. There was an individual who walked right past me. There was an individual. It was a brother, black man, white shirt on, blue hat on, and he was tripping. He was tripping. He walked right past me, and he said, F this, we about to turn this up. F this, homie, we about to turn this up, cuz on 60s. All right, I'm just reporting to y'all. I'm just letting you know exactly what happened. Brother walks past me, and when you're at funerals like this, or not funerals, pardon me, my mistake. When you're at candlelight vigils, when you're at funerals, when you are at a place where you're mourning the death of someone, that's what you get. You get a lot of people like that, you know, especially when it's a hood thing, when it's politics going on. You get people like that. All right, people drinking, people smoking. A lot of that was going on. You know, people drinking, people smoking. People are hurt. You get what I'm saying? People hurt. And when they're hurt, they smoke, they drink. This is how it is in the hood. All right, it's how it is. I grew up around it. It's how it's always been. So I just thought, okay, the brother's hurt. He's just talking. He hurt. So he walked right past. When that happened, I just said, okay. He walked past, and he walked toward where the marathon sign is, where everyone is coming together, praying, just individually, putting the candles down, saying their own individual prayer where the balloons were. He walked toward that area, which was behind me. Okay, when he walked behind me, I'd say about maybe 17 to 20 minutes had gone by. After about that 17 to 20 minute mark, and I got to lay it all out because y'all need to know the facts. After about 20 minutes, there was a loud pop. There was a loud pop, which sounded like a gun. I'm saying this because I didn't see, because there were so many people. It sounded like one loud pop. That's what it sounded like, a gunshot. One loud gunshot. That's what it sounded like. And once we heard that, we looked around for a quick second, and literally I turned around, and the stampede of people were rushing, and that's how it happened. And as they were rushing behind me, I had to start running, and all the people in front of me fell down. It was, like I said, it was women, it was children. I had to grab a woman who fell down and pull her up so that I wouldn't step on her. And then we all had to run and get out of there. Now, I'm only saying this because everyone has to understand. Yes, sometimes it is that we're hurting. Matter of fact, most of the time, that's what it is. Our people are hurting. Sometimes they want to do something out of that spirit. Yes, it happens. You know how it is when somebody punched you, you want to punch him back. But when it's something this deep, when it comes to a death of somebody who you feel really impacted you, a lot of people take that to heart, and it's painful. It's extremely painful. And because of that, things do happen. So the brothers, like I said, that individual said what he said. Like I said, the individual walked right past me, and he said, F this, we're going to turn this up, cuz we're going to turn this up, F this. And he said on 60s, and he walked in. Now, mind you, just because a person says on 60s doesn't mean they're from 60s. I'm just saying, all right, I don't know if he was from 60s. So we need to make this very clear. I don't know if he was from 60s. I don't know that. But he said what he said. And after he said what he said, 15 or 20 minutes later, the direction he walked in right there, a loud pop came from right there where he was walking to. And then, of course, boom, everybody's running. Now, here's the interesting point that everybody needs to know as well. There was one cameraman, one TV channel that was in front of me, maybe 40 feet in the middle of the street in front of me. The cameraman didn't run. Just so we can understand, the cameraman didn't run. Just want to make that very clear so everybody can understand that there's something about that. I don't know. Once again, I don't know. I'm just letting you know what happened. But the cameraman didn't run. The helicopter was above our heads. Some of you have seen the footage of the helicopter. That was above our heads. There was one cameraman who didn't run, but everybody else scattered. And you could see it from the helicopter footage, the cam footage, that you saw everyone disperse from that circle. But where I was on the other side of the truck. Okay, they showed the footage from the left side. I was toward the right side of the truck. And that's what happened. All right. So I just want to let everybody know, to my knowledge, no one was hurt with the exception of certain people falling on the ground, certain people, certain bottles that broke, and some people got cut with some glass. All right. Other than that, I don't know of anyone else being hurt, of anyone being shot, of anything like that. I don't know of anything like that. But I'm just letting you all know those are the facts. That's what happened. I was right there. That's all I saw. That's all I heard. And that's what I've pieced together from what I saw and what I heard. All right. Just letting you all know. And yes, there is a such thing as agent provocateurs. That does exist. Yes, this is something we all need to understand. Once again, if there's a cameraman right there and the people start scattering and running and the cameraman does not move, that looks very suspicious to me. OK, and they do this. They do. As I said before, and I'm going to end it right here. It was very peaceful. It was peaceful. It was black, brown. It was men, women and children, Bloods and Crips, different religious groups there, people from different religious groups and organizations. Some Rastafari were there. Of course, the Muslims were there. Nation of Islam. Of course, Christians were there. We were all together. It was peaceful. It was beautiful. I'm just letting you all know. It was a beautiful thing. People came together. We were uniting. We were embracing one another. It was amazing. And I'm sure, once again, Brother Nipsey would have been proud of that. I'm sure the Honorable Minister Farrakhan would be proud of that. Of course, God, Allah be proud as well. It was beautiful. Just want to let everybody know it was absolutely beautiful. Beautiful. So take that away from this video, that it was beautiful. It was amazing. And that's what we need to continue, which is uniting, coming together, buying up the property like Nipsey did, investing in our community, making things happen for us as a people. All right. So that's it. That's it. That's it. There are no more things that I know about it, but that's it, family. So it's beautiful. And I pray this made sense to everybody. I pray you were able to get some understanding about it. But what most of the people are reporting, I don't know what everybody else is reporting. Stories get twisted up. But from what I saw, I was right there. That's all that happened. Nobody was hurt with the exception of some glass, people falling over. And yeah, a shot went off. And that's it. All right. But I pray everybody's good. Keep the unity going. Bloods, Crips, we together. Unity over everything. Appreciate y'all, family. Assalamu alaikum.